truth, and in this instance, welcome to the Black Bull. This is our reproduction of one of the most famous pubs in all of England. At the piano, we have one of England's most famous pub piano players. His name is Bruce Calder. Hi, Bruce. Smile at the people. And why don't we get the whole panel in here to sing along? Come on in. Pick up with Fare Thee Well. Pick up the Fare Thee Well part. I'm not drinking.
Fare thee well, for I must leave thee. Do not let the party grieve thee. And remember that the best of friends must part. Adieu, and friends, adieu. I can no longer stay with you. Hang my harp on a weeping willow tree. May all the world go well with thee.
Panel, what a bunch of singers!
Yeah, I always did like those gospel groups.
We got the only group of singers that can empty a tavern in less than 1 minute.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, anyhow, the owner of the Black Bull Pub is here with us today, here in America, as part of an award as Great Britain's Pub Keeper of the Year. Mm-hmm. Smashing, I'd say. Let's have a go at it.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Jean Cook.
Number 2.
My name is Gene Cook.
Number 3.
My name is Jean Cook.
3 very positive people. Only one truly is Jean Cook, and here's the story. I, Jean Cook, am Great Britain's Pub Keeper of the Year. The pub, or public house, is one of the great social institutions of the United Kingdom. More than a mere bar, restaurant, or hotel, the pub does serve such distinctive delicacies as lager, stout, and bitter, for those who enjoy a little liquid refreshment, and Scotch eggs, toad in the hole, and bubble and squeak, for those who prefer a more solid fare. A pub is a club, a gathering place for locals and passers-by, where a patron can sing a few songs, throw a few darts, and generally bask in the companionship of his fellow man. I think my pub, the Black Bull, typifies these fine qualities, which is why it was selected as Pub of the Year. I have spent many years learning the expertise that won this title. You see, I've been in the pub business since I was 16 years old. Signed, Jean Cook.
Cereal, look up for cereal, Alex. Cereal. Maybe it's not cereal, it's crackers. Crackers. Right here.
Now, here we go. And we've got 3 people with us, all of them saying that they are Gene Cook, Great Britain's Pub Keeper of the Year. And for no reason whatsoever, we're going to start with Peggy Cass.
Thanks.
Right.
Number 1 pub keeper of the year. Where is your pub?
In Lauder in Berwickshire. It's the Black Boom.
Thank you. And number 2, where is your pub?
Oh, mine's is in Tarbuck, up Loch Fyne.
In Scotland?
Aye.
Aye. Number 3, where's your Black Bull?
Strines on the outskirts of Sheffield in Yorkshire.
Sheffield in Yorkshire. Thank you very much. Number 1, is yours a private one or is it owned by a brewery?
Mine is a private one.
Number 2, how many pubs would you say Watney's owns? Number 2?
Who owns?
Watney's.
Whitney's, I think you're talking about.
I'm not. Number 3, do you know the name of the famous pub at Wapping Old Stairs?
No, I don't even know where Wapping Old Stairs is.
Number 1, do you know anything about the pubs in London?
A little bit, yes.
Do you know where the Grenadier is?
No, I don't.
Or the Antelope?
No, I don't.
Peggy,
you know all the pubs.
You bet I do. Number 2, what's Shandygaff?
Well, Shandygaff is a big pint, a half of a pint beer, a big pitcher, and you get a bottle of ginger ale along with it, you just pour it up into the ginger ale and you cook it right over.
He got a buzzer a long time ago, but I hated to interrupt his fun. And he made it sound so delicious. By the way, this is Great Britain, not just necessarily London.
Oh,
and
I know.
Bill Cullen.
I like the answer. To what question was that answer there?
What is Shandygaff?
Oh, okay. Number 3, what time do the pubs close in England? Is there any such thing as a particular time when they close?
Oh, yes. 2:30 in the afternoon. In other words, we're open from 11 to 2:30, and in the afternoon again from 6 to 11 at night.
And number 2, may I ask, sir, if that is also true of the pubs in Scotland?
A little bit different.
What's
because we drink much more than the English do, so... Don't keep a pub open.
Here, sir. Do the pubs then in Scotland, number 2, may I continue with you, do the pubs stay open longer there?
A lot longer, yeah.
Are the drinks different in Scotland than they are in England?
No, just about the same.
Thank you, Bill. Let's go to Kitty, please.
Number 1, when you say time, gentlemen, does that mean there are no ladies in the pub?
Oh, yes, there are ladies in pubs now, yes.
Are there any hours only for gentlemen?
No.
Well, number 2, why do you say time, gentlemen, then? Why not time, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, I wouldn't be able to answer that because that's always been the habit saying time, gentlemen.
I see. Number 3, what causes you to be the best pub of all? I mean, what prerequisites do you have that make you outstanding?
The judgment is based on everything: presentation, your food, the drink, the way you keep the pub, personality, atmosphere.
Everything.
Yes, literally everything.
Number 1, oh, excuse me. Yes, go ahead.
I'm just going to say everything must be absolutely perfect because, of course, there is a lot of competition.
Yeah. Number 1, do you work in the pub all those hours yourself?
No.
Oh, what do you do?
Supervise.
Supervise was the answer. Nipsey Russell is up.
I don't know if this is peculiar to the pubs in Lancashire, but there was no food served there. Number 1, what type of food do you serve?
Everything in the grill room and a full restaurant meal in the restaurant.
I see.
Anything you want.
Still number 1, are there any forbidden subjects in English public drinking houses like politics, religion, or things?
Well, we prefer people don't speak about religion, and we don't like them to speak about the Rangers and the Celtic football game.
Number 3, is there a dartboard in your pub?
Yes, sir.
Is there betting permitted on the games?
No. But it does.
Number 2, how are the pubs licensed there?
They're licensed by the state of Scotland. Scotland, that's where they get their license from.
I was thrown by her question: were they public or were they owned by a brewery?
Oh no, they're all public.
They're all public.
Yeah.
They're privately owned, though.
Privately owned, yes.
Open to the public.
Open to the public.
I get you.
All righty, we got a little bell ringing there, and that means ballot time. So time, gentlemen and ladies, mark your ballots as the audience and I take a look at number 1, and at number 2, and at number 3. $500 is what we pay for a wrong vote. $500 for the team if nobody gets the right one. And Peggy starts, please.
Gee, it must be a very swell pub with a grill room and a restaurant and everything.
That's what
But anybody that would forbid talking about the Celtic football games is going to be a good pub keeper, because otherwise there'd be riots.
So we've got a one, Sean. Bill Cullen.
In my trips overseas, I have not visited pubs. I spend my time sightseeing, visiting churches and things like that. Yes. Number one looks like the pastor, or the head of a pub to me.
Pair of ones. And Kitty, how are you going?
Well, number one looks like a darn good businesswoman. And I think you have to be a very good businesswoman to run an operation like that.
So, we have everybody going to the same pub so far. You want to go along with the bunch, Nipsey?
Well, even though the pubs I visited, when they closed, we went to the chip house where they had fish and chips. We didn't get food at the pub, but she looks like the kind of disciplinarian, authoritarian that would be the pub owner.
Right.
Oh, boy. Either we agree with the committee who selected the winner, or we're way wrong, but the votes are in. Will the real Gene Cook please stand up? Rats. Gee, guys, you tried so hard and you were so good. Number two, tell us about yourself. So what's your real name, please, and what do you do?
My name is James McKinnon. I'm a retired carpenter from New York and Woodbury, Connecticut.
Would you mind if I asked how old you are, sir?
I'm 82 years of age.
You're a good 82. Number three, let's find out about you. What is your real name? What do
My
you do?
name is Claire Longden. I'm a stockbroker in New York.
I thought you were... Gene Cook, will you pronounce it slowly for our American ears, the name of your pub and where we may find it when we come to Great Britain?
It's the Black Bull Hotel at Lauder. Lauder is 27 miles from Edinburgh and 80 miles from Newcastle on Tyne. It's on the main E68 road. It's an old coaching inn.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I'll tell you what, I'm right after the show. I'm going to catch a taxi. And thank you, Gene, very much. And thank you all for being with us.
That stinks. They're distasteful, but it stinks. Wait.
Brett Summers tells it like it is on Match Game today at noon on Buzzer.
Now let us greet a young lady who lived the life of an early American colonist.
Number one, what is your name, please?
My name is Nancy Simpson.
Number two.
My name is Nancy Simpson.
Number three.
My name is Nancy Simpson.
And here is Nancy Simpson's tale of long ago. I, Nancy Simpson, spent 6 weeks living as people did in 1750. As part of a college project, 5 other students and I moved into homes in historic St. Augustine, the oldest city in the United States. There we enacted the roles of 18th century colonists. Totally isolated from modern life, we were barely allowed to talk to anyone in the 20th century. We made and repaired our own nets for fishing. And although we could cook, either indoors or outdoors, we had to start the fire with flint and steel and wood shavings. Dishwashing was primitive at best. In fact, we used sand to scrub out our pots and pans. Washing clothes required a lot of elbow grease, and we had to boil our dirtiest garments in water and homemade lye soap. Strangely enough, in spite of our limited diet and hard work, we all ended up healthier and stronger than when we began. Not cleaner, however. In fact, the first thing we did upon returning to the 20th century was to have a good hot bath. Signed, Nancy Simpson. And Kitty Carlisle, what would you like to know?
I'd like to know a great deal. Number one, why did you wind up dirty? Surely you were near the ocean.
Well, the thing is, we had to carry our own water from a well, and we got a little bit lazy working and doing all that. That we had maybe 1 bath a week from a bucket, washing our face and our feet.
You didn't go
That's about
swimming?
it. No.
Number two, what did you take with you? Did you bring things like toothbrushes, hairpins? I see one of you has a bun, what?
No, we didn't take anything in with us at all.
Safety pins?
No, nothing.
Number three, how do you make lye soap?
It's a mixture of lard and lye.
Lard, and where do you get the lye?
We didn't have to make it. We didn't
see.
have enough time to do all of the things that were required.
See. Number two, did you go to the supermarket to buy food?
We were allowed to go to a little grocery store in the area to get cheese.
And you, number one, you had a car then?
No, we had to walk.
You had to walk.
Mm-hmm.
And number two.
Thank you, Kitty. Let's go to Nipsey.
Number one, from what school was this college group?
Flagler.
And still number one, who supervised it and established the rules that you could or could not communicate in the 20th century people?
Mr. Sherman was our supervisor.
Number two, what did you use for lighting?
We used the sun, and we used candles at night.
Still number two, when you cooked inside, upon what did you cook?
A Spanish oven. It's
a Spanish oven. All right. Number three, what kinds of foods did you eat? Just what you could kill yourself?
We had homemade bread and beans. Beans was a good staple. We also had shrimp, flounder, crabs that we caught.
Number three, what did you make the nets from?
Pardon me?
From what did you make the nets? It says that in the affidavit that you made your own fish nets and caught your own fish.
Well, traditionally hemp was used, but we used nylon string. We were cheating a little.
Fair enough. Let's go down to Piggy.
Number three, what course was this? I mean, what course was it? Number three.
Oh, I'm sorry. This was a sociology department project.
And how many credits did you get?
6 credits.
How long did you do it?
6 weeks.
Boy, I'd do something 6 weeks for 6 credits. Number two, did you wind up eating a lot of cold food?
No, we never ate anything cold.
Well, number one, did you keep the Sabbath and all that stuff?
Well, we performed a little vigil. Like, none of us are Catholics, but being the Spanish time, we tried to do a few of those little things.
Well, now, in 1750, was St. Augustine, in fact, a Spanish colony?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay. What am I doing? Number three, what did you use so that your face wouldn't dry up? I mean, what did you use for face cream? Lard?
We didn't use any face cream. We just washed with the lye soap.
Gee, what does your face look like when you were through?
We didn't wash our faces as often as we do now.
No. Number two, did your mother cry when she saw you after this?
Don't answer that question. The buzzer buzzed and we go to Bill Cullen, please.
Number two, I'll go with you. During all this time with this regimen of yours, you ate fish and crabs you caught and things like that. How much weight did you lose?
I gained 5 pounds.
You gained 5 pounds,
Yeah.
number two? What do you do? What do you do normally, number two?
I usually don't eat every day.
Number one, what did this prove? I mean, you went. Was yours a sociology class
Yes,
too?
yes.
And what conclusion did you reach?
We concluded that it was a horrible way of life. horrible, stinking way of life.
That sounds like a great title for a thesis.
We thought it'd be great fun, but
yeah.
it turned out to be a lot of drudgery.
I wanted to ask that at number 3, too. How long were you there at number 3 before you stopped enjoying it?
Well, after the first week, it became a lot of work, and that's when we realized that a woman's work is never done, came
Yeah.
from those times.
Can we conclude number 2?
Yes, you can conclude on that bell. Everybody can conclude and mark your ballots. And the audience now mark ours in our heads. We'll mark them for a number 1, or a number 2, or a number 3. And Kitty, if you have made a number, we would like you to display it.
Well, I think it was number 3 that was really the most authentic. They were all marvelous. Number 2 must be in a very strange profession. Nipsey said she must be an actress if she doesn't eat every day.
Built-in fringe benefit of the acting profession. There is a 3 showing. And Nipsey.
I had number 3 in mind too, but I thought about the thing that each year they send kids from the poverty area out to the country to rough it.
Yeah.
They've been roughing it all year. They should send them to the Waldorf to have a fine. And I went along with number 1, who said it's a horrible way.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
1. Zip. We got a 1 and a 3. Let's go to Peggy.
Gee, I bet you didn't have any dates with the nose, with your face all smelly.
No
Whoop.
bad.
Now, I think it's number 1 because I like the way that she kept the Sabbath.
Oh,
Vigilites
so
and
you've got a pair of 1s and a pair of 3s. And Bill Cullen, how are you going to go?
Well, now I'm glad I did this now the way it's all turned out because I voted for number 2. I like,
good.
there was a girl said I didn't lose anything, I gained something. And I congratulate, you know, that sort of sounds like the truth.
That's kind of nice. Everybody got something, but let's find out who got closest to the truth. At this point, will the real Nancy Simpson please stand up? And Bill Cullen. For a moment there, I thought it was going to be a complete stump. Number 1, what is your real name, please, and what do you do?
My name is Judy Smith Deal. I'm married to a plastic surgeon, and I'm a New York housewife.
That's good hard work. And number 3, tell us about you.
My name is Eliza Drake, and I'm a freelance illustrator.
Good enough. Nancy, we did not establish what college it was that you were from. Nobody asked you that, I don't think. I'm asking you now.
It was the truth, Flagler College.
Oh, also
in
from
St.
Flagler
Augustine.
College. Well, that sounded like a lot of fun in spite of it all. Thank you, Nancy. It was fun for us, and thank you also, Imposters. You know, getting back to those strange British foods, just out of curiosity, I went upstairs to the NBC commissary and I asked for a toad in a hole. You know what they gave me?
What'd they give you?
They gave me a toad in a hole.
Oh, that's...
I had to get it out myself. And it was stale. We'll see you later. Take care.
Kiss me big, make me know it when I've been kissed. I want to show it. Grab hold of me, let me hear you shout. Kiss me, baby, till my eyes pop out. That's the kind of kissing that I've been missing. Baby, won't you kiss me big? Kiss me big, make me know it when I've been kissed. I want to show it. I want to be hugged. I want to be grabbed. I want to stand there and quiver like I've been stabbed. That's the kind of kissing that I've been missing. Baby, won't you kiss me big? Baby, 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 listen, listen, listen. I love you, man, there's something's missing. Got the kind of love that I can't resist. When I say kiss me, I wanna be kissed. Kiss me big, make me know it when I've been kissed. I wanna show it. Grab hold of me, let me hear you shout. Kiss me, baby, till my eyes pop out. There's the kind of kissing that I've been missing. Baby, won't you kiss me big? Baby, baby. Oh, I mean, way, 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 boy. Baby, 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 won't you kiss me, baby?